So the booty has no type of work to it. That's
No.
100%
No.
But you see a lot of that these days.
God.
A lot.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Listen. That is like the worst. Because it's unnatural. It's like boxy. And then it starts to sag like a dump truck in the back. And then it like has this like little hangover underneath the bottom. Like, I've been studying this for a long time. Like, when I see it, I'm just so in awe of it that I'm like looking at it from all angles, and I'm like, yo, is that a booty under her booty? Because it got like a little hang down. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like, when you look at it from the side, it has like a little hang down, and then it's very like this sharp C curve. Very weird looking.
From what I recently found this out, is that, well, you can get booty implants.
Yeah, I'm a surgery, I study surgery. You can get actual implants, which is approved by the FDA and legal in the United States, but it's a hard silicone implant. And when I say hard, I mean like hard, like a silicone solid, which they cut and they put underneath the muscle, like really high up in the butt. And I don't care what anybody says, y'all can be mad at me if you want, but this is what Coco has. So
you're saying Coco's butt is not real? I mean, Ice-T has vehemently denied this.
He's supposed to. He's her husband.
Right. And he even offered $1 million to anyone that could prove that.
Whatever. She supposedly got an imaginary X-ray on the doctor show, the same show Kim got one on. I'm gonna explain that to you too. I'm gonna give you some shit real quick. Hold on. There's some pictures where I've seen Coco's butt cleavage. Where it's just so unnatural. Nobody's butt curves up into a heart into their back like that. That's where that implant is, that hard solid silicone implant. But what she has a silicone implant, but then she put fat outside of it, so it's like it's cushioned under there. So, but there's some pictures, if you look at her unretouched pictures, you can actually see the implant because it's separated where the skin is. I mean, you can't hide everything. But since I study this, it's very obvious to me. Kim Kardashian, she swears her butt is real. Lie. I watched the sex tape. I see where they made the scar in between her butt crack to do her fat transfer. Even though she got that x-ray, when you x-ray fat, it's going to come up as fat. If you did a fat transfer, it's going to come up as fat, like your real fat. So that doesn't mean it's real. God didn't give that to you. They selectively move that fat from your abdomen into your ass. If you want to get jiggy with it.
So, but from what I heard, I think we had Sarah J here a couple weeks ago.
Her butt's real.
Yeah, her butt's real. Shout out to Sarah J. FDA, the shots are not actually FDA approved.
No.
That's why you have like the back alley motel room.
Listen, the girls who have those shots, I've asked at least 5 of them, what's in your butt? And you get this.
I don't know.
I've seen it before. I've seen it.
Oh, you've seen the process?
Yeah.
Of the
shit, yeah. Hell yes. I've seen it. Where was I? I was in Houston, and my friend, she was getting it done. And I was like, I gotta see this. So I went to where she was, and I walk in this room, right? And they were in a hotel room. And it was weird, there were a lot of people in there. I don't know if they were all getting, but no, they could have been. There were some guys. Maybe they brought the girls. I don't know. But when I walked in, there was 2 girls laying on the bed, and then there's another girl over here with latex gloves on, and then she had like an assistant, and then like so she got these needles, and she has like a Tupperware.
So ratchet.
It's so ratchet. A Tupperware, no bullshit. A Tupperware, and she has the needles, and then she sucks the clear liquid up in the needle, and then she like does this thing with the needle, and it's like a pumping action, a psh, psh, and then like a little mist came out the top. I don't know if it was like a special needle. I never seen anything like that before. So I watched her do it, and then she goes to the girl who's laying on her bed, and she just sticks it in her butt, and she pumps it. Like Fix-A-Flat, but she wasn't using Fix-A-Flat. It was something clear. I know Fix-A-Flat's white. I've seen it before. I fixed my flat before. But she go right, and she did it, and she did like 1, and she did 2, and then she did 3, and then she like massaged it, and then she did some more, and then she did some more, and then she did it to the next girl. But I think she changed needles. I didn't see her.
Wow.
I don't know. It was just interesting, but I did see it, and I was like, oh, that's weird.
Do you know how much your friend paid?
$500
$500.
per situation, per treatment, I guess.
Right.
And I'm looking at my friend's butt, and it's like, I mean, it looks okay, but you can tell it's not real because it's kind of like pointy a little bit. So I'm all touching it, and hers felt soft, kind of. Not really like real booty soft, but like soft for what it was. And I was like, oh, okay, that's interesting. And she's like, oh, I'm gonna do my hips next. And I'm like,
oh, so you can get your hips done too?
You can build anything. Haven't you seen these men who become women?
Right.
And I'm talking about little tiny waist, big hips, big booty. There's one. I love him, I love him. Giselle. Have you ever heard of Giselle? She's Brazilian, really exotic looking, been in a lot of magazines. I don't know. If I could show you Giselle, I want to show you Giselle. Giselle is gorgeous, but my point is that they can build anything feminine looking. Like I seen one where he was halfway in between his transition, where he was still a man from the waist up, but a girl from the waist down. He had the hips, he had the butt. If you didn't see that he had a mustache and a man chest, you would not have known that that was a man you were looking at. I don't know how the picture got out. Somebody put the picture on the internet, but he was halfway done with his transition. He hadn't got his boobies yet.
Have you seen, what's her name, Pebbles? Pebbles the model? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
She's got a whole lot going on back there. Do you know Pebbles?
I know Pebbles. I don't know her, but I know who you're talking about. I've seen the booty. It's her and the girl Vanity Wonder, the one who wrote a book about it.
Shot Girls.
Yeah, Shot Girls.
Yeah, why do you think so many, like for example, a girl who gets her breast done will be like, yeah, I got my breast done, blah, 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 blah.
Why they lie about that butt?
Every girl.
Why they lie about that butt?
They always lie about it.
They lie about the butt because the butt has not become socially acceptable to say you enhanced it. You gotta remember, boob implants been around since the 50s, but just in the last 15 years, it's like it's been acceptable to say, yeah, I got my boobs done. Everybody they don't want people to know it's fake. And I know you wasn't born with that ass. Have you seen Coco's before pictures? Where that ass was flatter than a pancake? I did.
Well, there was this one picture I remember, but.
No, this was, I seen a picture where she was standing side shot. Yeah. She had curly blonde hair, bikini, thong shot. I'm talking about ass was flatter than a pancake.
I know the picture you're talking about. I'm not, they're not 100% sure that's Coco though. I mean, it kind of looks like her in the face, but. No.
It was her.
It was her.
I mean, I'm sorry, it is what, I love Coco, don't get me wrong. It is what it is. I don't care if your booty's fake. It looks good. You know what I mean? Her booty looks good. But if you think about it, her waist is like a 22 and her hips are like a 42. Unnatural. That's because her original body is petite. Mm-hmm. You notice her face is still very small. Mm-hmm. And she has these really big boobies and this really big butt. I'm not mad at it. It is what it is. But a lot of the girls, they just lie about their asses. I know fake booty when I see one. I've been studying bodies for a long time.
Bottom line is, man, ain't nothing that go on anywhere stop me from doing what the fuck it is I do.
Moderation is key to success, in a weird type of way in drug taking, but